How can you pass Jewish meditation without mentioning Rebbe Nachman, who said everyone for an hour a day go out and just part of this is meditation.
Okay.
Because it gives you an awareness.
Right, but
because this part of this consists of 5 components, which is Yeshiva Das, thanks, giving thanks to what you have, and She'ilas Tzeduk of asking, what does that do? It gives you a look into yourself. And that is meditation.
Okay. Now, the reason, W, I love that you mentioned Rebbe Nachman because that gives us another half an hour to speak about meditation with no problem. He's actually one of the pioneers in giving this amazing tool of meditation and creating a whole new frame of it in Jewish life.
To the simple person.
Exactly, to each and every one of us in a very, very simple way, and I'll explain also why, technically why.
Because I think since the Chachmai Nizal until today, meditation has taken a major downfall. Comes a man, Rebbe Nachman, and implies meditation into the everyday person. So that's the uniqueness of Rebbe Nachman's advice, of his Boydus. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I don't think we're talking right now about that kind of a meditation.
Okay, so
what I want to understand, we understand already that meditation is entwined with Jewish practice and Jewish.
Of course,
I understand.
Of course. But I want to correct him for 1 second. I want to correct him for 1 second, and that's important, because you described something which this is where there's the fine line between Jewish meditation and even Avodah Zarah meditation. Because what you said is that feeling of gratitude, and you said whatever a person is feeling, that is meditation. That is not meditation, because meditation we said is simply a tool. Meditation is a tool where one uses his mind in order to think about something. Now that something is the question: what are we going to think about? Okay, what is the process of thinking? Now,
isn't schmoozing with God getting you into a place where you have to think about yourself and how you think?
Definitely, but no. So maybe you want to say something the opposite. Maybe you want to say, in order for me to be able to remove myself from my daily routine, from the mundane way of life, yes. Right. In order for me to do that, and why do we want to move away from life? I mean, again, we're Jewish people. Why do we want to move away from life? Life is amazing. I mean, Yiddishkeit preaches, live. Life is very important to us. We're not like the Buddhist monks who want to sit on the top of a mountain in Tibet and forget about the world. No, we're married, we have kids, we go to business. We're a very, very mind, body, physical and spiritual combination of religion. But the answer to that is that we want to. This whole life is about getting what? Connected to Hashem. Now, Rebbe Nachman comes and he says, I want to connect you to Hashem. You know how? By speaking to Hashem. Now, if I will, from just finishing a conversation with my friend, just finishing clicking on WhatsApp, that's why Rebbe Nachman is for 2014, more than he was for the time when he was, because he tells you the only way you could remove yourself from all your problems, from all your issues, from everything you're going through, is by moving towards Hashem. Now he tells you how to do it. Because I said, okay, I'm speaking to Hashem. No, it doesn't work. I'm thinking about work. Some impure thoughts comes in my mind, or whatever happens in my mind. So Nachman says, go out to the fields, be in nature. That's already something that removes, that's already an act of meditating. Why? It's not meditation itself, but it's a movement towards having the ability to think or do whatever I want, and in this case, speaking to Hashem, in the right state of mind. Because what happens in a mind that is full of thought all the time, there is no human being, there's no consciousness there's nothing there. Okay?
Animalistic reaction.
Almost, but we just established, let's make sure we establish that the reason for even wanting that is not because what the Eastern religions are saying, that meditation, the purpose of meditation is meditation itself. The emptiness of mind is the goal in the Eastern religions. They want to come to a place which is emptiness. And there's even a pusik, which I can't remember the quotation exactly now, but the verse that says there that they are worshipping the emptiness. It's in Nanuvi. And we never understood what it meant. What do you mean worshipping emptiness? But now we understand, because we're so aware of what happens in the East, that they are
Why is that about the Zuda if someone wants to get to a goal of being in a peaceful state of
Yeah,
mind?
okay, all right, very good. So one of the famous people we all know about is Lubavitcher Rebbe. Lubavitcher Rebbe was asked about meditation. Yes, Nachman of Levitzchak of Lubavitch, 770 Eastern Parkway. So he was asked, because he was asked about all matters of the modern world, and he was asked about meditation. So one of his answers was very simple. If we're talking meditation for itself as a service of Hashem, we have a problem. Because we call this, what do we call it? We said before, tefillah, his boinaness in tefillah, his boidedus of Rebbe Nachman, which is also sicha, tefillah. This is all forms of unification, dveikus in Hashem. Now, the idea of meditation, he says, but if we're saying meditation is something which you asked, why not meditate in order to calm down? So, meaning to say, we're saying as an aid to live in a more peaceful state, less anxiety, less ADD, less ADHD, or any problems.
OCD, whatnot, CBS,
whatnot, exactly.
ABC.
All these
names for
acronyms,
these things,
exactly.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you give names to something,
It
and
means a not clear mind.
yes, exactly. So Lubavitcher Rebbe is saying for these people, definitely meditate, but know that the reason you're meditating is not because you want to meditate, because you want to have the results of a calm mind, being able to communicate with your family better, live in a more peaceful state. And from that peaceful state, obviously, it's like we know in Yiddishkeit. I mean, I eat because I want to feel better in order to serve Hashem. I'm having a good time, sichas chaverim, we're sitting here because we want to be closer to Hashem.
Good, so give us an exercise right now.
No. So the only reason why we meditate is in order to practice now. Oh, but we want to daven.
Because I the only reason why I meditate. Says that again.
The only reason why we meditate is in order to either to get in a peaceful state, that we could live in a world, in a more peaceful place of well-being, in order to live a better Jewish normal life. An other level of practice meditation, which I would say you said about the beginner, but this would be a more advanced level of a higher seeker, that he wants to, let's say, a daven Shmoneh Esrei. I'm sure everyone wants that, but priorities, that if for someone the priority is to be in his boidedus of Rebbe Nachman, he wants to be in the field and he wants to be completely with Hashem. He wants that every word that he's saying, he should actually feel that he's in the presence of godliness, he's in the presence of Hashem. For that, a person should practice meditation. And when it comes to his boidedus, he's already there. He knows how to remove all unwanted thoughts. He knows how to go into this state. It's all about that.